Thank you for joining me in my garden today. Today I'm planting some summer annuals, and they're very simple containers, nothing major, but I wanted to show you what I've been doing in the garden. So in this particular, I have two containers here, which I had hellebore planted and also some pansies. So what I've already done, I removed the hellebore and pansies and I moved them into the landscape. They're planted on the other side, and in fact I have more we have more shade on the other side, so I think pansies will survive a little longer, so they will have more life, probably another maybe month and a half before I can, you know, replace them or replace them with some other summer annuals. But for right now, I just wanted to start this container so they can start maturing. I already kind of started. As you can see, I have few plants here. I have sun impatiens, buccoba, and I have a salvia in the center. And then I'm just kind of filling in some areas with white begonias. So this is a kind of a strange area because like this side gets in the shade a lot more than this other one, so sun comes this way and probably it's in the sun maybe until about 1 o'clock in the afternoon, so I think they will do really well in this light environment. I really love this sun impatiens because they have a nice bicolor petals, and I think with salvia will look really, really nice. And I'm hoping that salvia will actually bulk up and, you know, get taller than the rest of the plants, so it will actually stand out as a centerpiece. We'll see if that will actually work out. I'm just trying out this time. So anyway, but I do love bucobas. This is my first year I'm ever using bucoba. I think they're just really beautiful with they're just very happy white flowers with the yellow centers, but also they have a more trailing habit, which is really beautiful. So hopefully they will just trail down a little bit and give that trailing element into the container. Anyway, so I'll just go ahead and get this done. So after I get containers done, I'm going to plant some lobelias and some begonias. This is same variety as these ones, but just a different color into the landscape. Also, I wanted to show you that I am going to plant some Dutch irises today as well. I wanted to find Dutch irises for a long time, Dutch iris bulbs for a while, but for some reason I can never come across to get them. A couple of days ago, it was really nice. I walked into the store and they had them for a great price. It was like €1 or something. So I went ahead and got them. It's actually 3 of them. I've already planted quite a few in my new garden area where I'm just starting basically, and I love the color because, you know, they just have such a beautiful. I have a few right here and I can show you. These gorgeous Dutch irises, you know, they don't flower for very long, but the time they come in very early on, just that beautiful blue color with the creamy yellow eyes, it's just really so pretty. And they're beautiful, I think, when they pop in a different spots, in different parts of the landscape, you kind of can see them. So, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. And I waited for these guys to naturalize, but they didn't really naturalize as fast. I think they've been keep coming up for a few years, just 2 of them, and they haven't really naturalized for me to spread them around. So anyway, I'm really excited to do that. Also, I wanted to tell you that I'm going to plant Cleopatra cannas. I'm very excited because I've been trying to find them. I've seen them online. They're absolutely very exotic cannas, very interesting cannas because they have bicolor. We will pop the picture on the screen for any of you guys are not familiar with this variety. But I ordered once and I think it got sold out. So I found another company. Finally, they just shipped it for me. So very excited to plant them today. And I think I'm going to plant them in a new area, in a sunny spot. you know, it's kind of an interesting, because when you start a new flower bed, you don't really have, I mean, I don't really know exactly where to go. I kind of have a general idea what I wanted the area to look like, but you know, it's an evolving process. So over time, when everything starts maturing, you can see a little better and visualize more what goes better, or you know, then you can transplant different places. So, but for right now, I'm just going to plant them in a very sunny spot, little sunny spot that I have left in the area, in the new flower bed. So I'm going to plant them, let them mature, and then as soon as they grow and everything, you know, they'll be fine. Then I can just move them if I wanted to. We'll just go ahead and get them started. Hope you guys enjoy this. Just really quick, I wanted to share with you, first of all, I wanted to share with you what I usually mix in my water for the my annuals when I start watering. I usually just mix it with either seaweed concentrate, fertilizer, or just the tomato feed. For example, today I used just organic liquid tomato feed fertilizer, just a little bit I mixed in the water, and it helps to boost them with the flowers, to give them energy for the flowers. And normally that's what I use, but if you guys have any questions, please feel free to ask what I'm using. And then here you can see we kind of got this far, or we are kind of getting there. I'm really excited how it's starting to look look like this area. As you can see, I started amending the soil. I'm about right here. So you can see I amended all the way to here. So this part has already been amended. So now all I have to do is really to get from here all the way where this peony is, from there, and kind of go around to this area. So this is all I have left here to amend. If you guys have any questions about like how I amend the soil, just let me know. It's very simple. I just dig everything with my shovel, and so everything has been dug. and then I mix it with compost and just loosen it. We are very lucky, we have a really good soil. The only issue we have with our soil is it's alkaline, but also it's kind of a clayish in some areas. Here I didn't have as much issue because I think maybe the pine trees have been helping with that. Some areas are a bit more clay than some areas, so the areas that are really clayish, I usually just use bags of compost, which I have right here. And with this compost, I basically just mix it. It's a very inexpensive compost. It's almost like there is no dirt in it. It's just basically some kind of a compost that, you know, trees or things like that. And so, but what I do is just every time I start digging, as I come this way, I start mixing it in the soil and loosen the soil until I get here. And then when I plant the plants, at that point I do add my homemade compost or some, you know, fertilizers and things like that. But usually for the soil, I just try to loosen it for my part, and that's really all I do with it. So for these irises, I actually planted several yesterday, a little bit here. They're kind of like 5 bulbs at a time in a bunches. And I thought it would be really pretty this time of a year when they kind of show up in a few different places. Kind of like I planted the peonies in our last video, which was the Jean Van Leeuwen, I think, peonies. Also, I wanted to update you just before I start planting them. I wanted to update you on how they're doing. Look at this. They are coming out already. They are already poking through. You see right here? So these are the ones we planted in my last video. It's been probably about a week, and they're all poking through already, looking really good. I'm very excited about them. They will just bunch up and show themselves from different sides of the trees and things like that. So they're doing really good. Anyway, I'll go ahead and get this started. What did I do? Oh, look at the clematis. I just wanted to show you, these are the clematis that we planted here. They're already blooming and looking really good. This guy, oh, look at that. It's already climbed itself up almost. Look how far it's gone already. Really excited. They're doing very good. They withheld the wind. We had 60-mile-an-hour wind almost every day last month or so. So they're showing some like a wind burn in some areas. I think they would have done much better, but they held themselves up, and anyway, doing really good. this one is a lot better than the other two. They're quite small, but I could see the eyes coming out already, so I know they're alive. Hopefully they will do well. Okay guys, so this is all for today. I'm gonna go ahead and water them right away, the irises, the cannas, and hopefully they will come up. And I think eventually I might have to change them in the different places, but for now I think the best thing is just get them into the ground as fast as I can, and then let them develop and grow, because I can always, you know, transplant them in the different areas if I wanted to. But right before I wrap up, I wanted to show you the rhododendron that's looking glorious right now. It's absolutely stunning. Look at these beautiful, beautiful flowers. I'm so happy with them, so excited. I can't even tell you. And this is supposed to get about maybe 2.5 meters, I think. So it's, you know, eventually they grow very slow, but eventually hopefully it will, you know, get really big in here, like cover this area, which will be really gorgeous. Very excited about that. And the irises are doing really good this year, maybe because I was here this winter and they got sufficient water through the, you know, wind and dry, you know, dry periods, and so they're doing really good. They're like all getting ready to bloom. Everything just looks really, really wonderful. I hope you guys like this video. I'm kind of showing you everything I do in the garden. This is not professional. I just love gardening, and I hope that you guys, you know, get inspired and garden yourselves. It's so much fun. And if you guys like it, please don't forget to subscribe to my videos. Have a wonderful week, and I will see you in my next video. Bye bye.